So people, life doesn't, or human beings, forget about life. और कुत्ते बिल्ली भी आ जाते हैं वैसे शांति में बैठे हो कुछ ना कुछ उसको चाहिए. फिर घर में बच्चे हैं, बीवी, पेरेंट्स हैं, कुछ जो कुछ भी है, बच्चे हैं, they all want attention. They can't. The moment you sit silent, something is wrong. Something is out of the ordinary. As if silence is the enemy of life. Isn't it? कर लो कोशिश घर में. For 2 days you keep quiet. तो मेरी बेटी को ईशा, Mummy, what happened? You went to the trip. I thought you were all energized. Where is my bubbly mummy? Mummy bubbled away. I'm sitting silent. Now she's quiet. No. Did something happen there? No, mummy, something. She has decided not to answer. But the child is not going to leave you alone. Well,
why are you doing this?
Why? I'm showing you the mirror of our life.
No, the children will say, why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? Did I do anything wrong? Did I do anything wrong?
To us.
Did I do anything wrong? Did someone else do anything wrong? Did I do? Why are you not eating? And the drama continues. And eventually you feel it is better to talk than keep silent. But if you maintain that silence for 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 days, they will change. World will change. Guaranteed. If you remain silent and don't react, the world, the people, the circumstances, everything will start changing. But if you change, the world will go back to how it was before. तो ये एक breakthrough है, silence. By practicing this, what were the 3 steps? Don't get disturbed by the dvaita, that dvandva that is coming to you. Heat, cold, hunger, thirst, likes, dislikes, praise, insult. Don't get disturbed. Then second part was, do not talk about it. Don't talk about likes and dislikes. Don't talk about heat and cold. Don't talk about hunger and thirst. Don't talk about likes and dislikes. They are running. That's the second point. And the third point is audasinyam abhipsyatam. Means remain quiet, remain introverted, remain unreactionary, remain uninvolved, remain unowning of anything, owning of anything. सब ठीक है. एक सब ठीक है तो सब ठीक है, खत्म बात. और क्या, उसके बाद आगे एक्सप्लेन करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. And when you do that, we saw the last part. Some people will say, अरे यार कितना अच्छा मेडिटेशन कर रही है मम्मी, she's gone into silence. And दूसरा वाला बोलेगा, silence में नहीं है, something has happened. both sides are there. And इसमें से निकल जाना है. But when people are talking like this about you, they will, guaranteed. You try to be a little bit different, and you're not trying to be different for the sake of being different. You're being people are perceiving you as different because you are being aware, you're being alert that I don't want to get involved in this duality. Why? When I don't get involved into the duality, I come back to the source. From the source, I see that everything only I am. That is where we want to get to. Yesterday he sang some bhajan, उसमें था सब जगह राम ही राम के सब जगह ईश्वर, ऐसी कुछ एक भजन था. तो सब जगह भगवान ही भगवान देखना है तो उसके लिए ये स्टेप लेने पड़ेंगे. सिर्फ वो विशफुल थिंकिंग से कुछ नहीं होने वाला, समझे? जब तक आप सोओगे नहीं तब तक आप फ्रेश नहीं होने वाले. सोने का मतलब क्या है? मन में से सब कुछ जीरो हो जाना. उसी तरह से एग्जैक्टली द सेम वे कॉन्शियसली जागते हुए मन को जीरो करना है, अपने आप तक पहुंचना है या प्रभु तक पहुंचना है, और फिर उनकी मर्जी से इस दुनिया को देखना है. जब उनकी मर्जी से हम दुनिया को देखते हैं, when we look at this world, we will see him everywhere. This is the transformation. पर उसके लिए पहले ये 4 स्टेप करने पड़ेंगे. Don't get disturbed by the stimuli. Do not talk about anything about the stimuli. Remain indifferent and do not be affected by the praise or insult of the people, by the kindness and the harshness of the people around, known or unknown, it does not matter. Now we come to the last verse. फिर उसके बाद फिर करना क्या है? Now we are silent also. We have practiced that for some time, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. Experiment. It's an experiment. Don't ever take it as a sadhana. Keep experimenting. यार पिछली बार एक बार हुआ था, एक दिन हुआ था. Let me try this time if it lasts for 2 days. Then 2 days होगा. Okay, let me try after a few weeks again. Let me try it for 3 days. 3 के बाद अरे let me see till when it continues. हो जाता है फिर उसके बाद क्या करना है? एकांते सुखमाप्यता मास्यताम, एकांते सुखमास्यताम परतरे चेतः समाधीयताम, पूर्णात्मासु समीक्षताम जगदिदं तद्बाधितं दृश्यताम, प्राक्कर्म प्रविलाप्यतां चितिबलात् नाप्युत्तरैश्लिष्यतां, प्रारब्धं त्विह भुज्यताम् अथ पर ब्रह्मात्मना स्थीयताम्, ब्रह्मात्मना स्थीयताम्. Now first step, what is that? एकांते सुखमास्यताम्. एकांते अकेले. इसका अलग भी मतलब है. एक अंत. So from duality, before it was all duality, heat, cold, hunger, thirst, like, dislike, sukha, dukkha, praise, insult, kindness and harshness. We have stopped reacting. So now dualities have ended affecting us. Now what is left? What is left? Nothing. Nothing or one. One. अरे क्या बात है, पहुंचे हुए महात्मा हैं. Nothing नहीं बोला. Nothing नहीं बोला. कौन one? हाय हाय क्या बात है. Hey, you have got थोड़ा सेवा करो इनकी.
यही तो गड़बड़ है.
यही तो गड़बड़ है. ये छुपे रुस्तम है. एकांते. तो जब सब, when all the duality ends, only one is left. You can't even call it one. You can't even call it one. So, but here it is told, only you are left all alone. This is very important point, that you do not get depressed by yourself, your own company. Majority people become depressed by aloneness. Aloneness comes to eat them. In fact, aloneness is positive, loneliness is negative. Loneliness leads to depression and all unwanted mental imaginations. Whereas aloneness is when you are doing this as an experiment, you are enjoying, let me see how it is, and you start loving your own company. And then for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, 7 day, 1 month, you create your own routine, but you are happy with yourself. और तुम्हारे मन में विचार आएंगे. There is no doubt that there will विचार will not come. They will come. पर आप क्या कर रहे हो? औदासीन्यम अभीप्स्यताम. You are remaining indifferent. You are coming back into silence. नहीं, उसके ऊपर उसको अटेंशन ही नहीं देना मैंने. See? और एक बार आपको इसकी लत लग गई ना, once you get the click of enjoying your own company, in spite of people being around, in spite of moving around, doing everything in life, but enjoying your own company. It is not selfishness. We're not talking about enjoying my own company. I like this, I don't like that. I want to do shopping, I don't want to do shopping. I want to. ये वाली aloneness नहीं. Aloneness is the self or the Lord in your heart. हाँ, तो यह कहते हैं एकांते सुखमास्यताम. So in that aloneness, you are happy with yourself, not seeking. अरे यार, आई विल बी हैप्पी आफ्टर द हीटर गोज अप अ लिटिल बिट. अभी मेलबर्न में जाके ऐसे ही होने वाला है. ये अभी थोड़ी देर पहले लाइव एग्जांपल्स कम टू मी. ही सेड, ओह स्वामी जी चाय पियेंगे? मैं कहा यस आई विल हैव टी. मैं तब तक नहा लेता हूँ. तब तक ये गया और ये बाहर गया और ये इट्स सो कोल्ड. फटाफट जैकेट पहन के गया, फटाफट ऊपर गया, चाय लेके गया. ओह इट्स सो हॉट, फिर जैकेट निकाल ली. अजीब आदमी है. But we all do that. It's not just him. It's live example in front of me. For one moment it was cold. Next moment he was feeling hot. See? ऐसे ही चलता है अपने दिमाग में. Life is not a straight line. Straight line only comes once. All of you nurses, you and doctors, you know. So life is up and down. It's a wave. जब तक वो वेव आ रही है, हार्ट बीट चल रही है, सांस चल रही है, अंदर बाहर ऊपर नीचे, तब तक लाइफ चल रहा है. बट इफ इट बिकम्स अ स्ट्रेट लाइन, बिग प्रॉब्लम. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज, हाउ डू यू मैनेज द ट्रैफिक ऑफ द वेव? by remaining in the center, and that center is this ekante sukha apsyata. क्या है? सुखम अस्यताम. So it says sit for meditation in a solitary place. It doesn't mean to be a solitary place, but find some time for yourself in a aloof place. It can be put cave, my private space outside the door, and lock up in the door. अभी जैसे यहाँ लगा हुआ ना, snoozing, don't disturb. You say, don't say meditating, then someone will come and meditate you purposely. You say, no, don't disturb. Some पर यहाँ से एक ले जाओ, don't disturb का या snoozing वाला. हाँ, निकाल के अपने कमरे के बाहर लगा देने का, और क्या. कोई करेगा ही नहीं डिस्टर्ब, फिर है कि नहीं? हाँ. Snoozing. एकांते सुखमाप्स्यताम परतरे चेतसमाधीयताम. See the whole process. If you remember, we'll recap the whole thing again after some time tomorrow. But in this verse itself, from not getting disturbed by the stimuli, by not talking about the stimuli, is higher than not reacting in any way and becoming quiet within yourself in spite of the stimuli. Third stage, it's even deeper. Then when people are disturbing, that is the final test. When people are disturbing or praising, not getting disturbed by them, then finding whatever time you're already practicing 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 1 month, whatever you have been doing for 5 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever don't try to stretch it too long. Whenever you are in that quiet space, remain, because that quiet space of your mind is required to contemplate on higher and deeper truths. अभी तक क्या था? हम दुनिया से अपने आप को विड्रॉ कर रहे थे. We were withdrawing. इसको बोलते हैं क्या? प्रवृत्ति, निवृत्ति. We are doing निवृत्ति. We are withdrawing ourselves from the world consciously. Now nothing is disturbing us. Now find a quiet place, and mind needs some avenue to focus. Otherwise it will make you mad. It will take the revenge like you have never known. So don't allow it to be remaining empty. Then what do? Either you do japa, or in your own space, if you are a very active person, go and do gardening, go for a walk, go to gym, go to swim. Nothing to think, om om करते अपना करते रहो, जप करते हुए. या चलते चलते अभी हम बाहर बैठे थे, अब जस्ट बैठे बैठे एकदम एक थॉट आ गया, मैंने वी हैड अ डिस्कशन शॉर्ट वन, बट इट ऑटोमेटिकली हम कहाँ स्पा में बैठे थे, वहाँ पे भी थोड़ी देर के लिए इधर उधर की बात की, उसके बाद फिर हमारी बात फिर कहीं ना कहीं आई जाती है. We talked about how the mind functions. Not that I wanted to, but someone asked that was a trigger. Okay, सीधे बता दो. See? तो उसी तरीके से when you are with your own self, no one to talk to, mind is talking. Mind is talking. Now, outside disturbances, you have kept them at bay. So every now and then you are enjoying the silence also, but sometimes the mind keeps throwing something or the other, remembering. So before that starts happening, shift the attention of the mind to something higher. यहाँ पे लिखते हैं परतरे चेत. चेता means the mind, consciousness. Paratare, something higher, something beyond. Who is that beyond? That can be your God, that can be Ishvara, that can be Brahman, that can be Paramatma, that can be Atma, whatever, wherever your inclination is. So paratare cheta samadhiyatam. Apply your mind towards that. Fix your mind towards that. Then what will happen? If you fix on it, you do this every night. You fix your mind on sleep. Then what happens?
No disturbance.
You get absorbed in sleep. Understand? So when you fix your mind on sleep, you get absorbed in sleep. If you fix your mind on God, what will happen? You will get absorbed in God. He will absorb you. He is waiting for you to be available. See, it's simple technique. ये टेक्निक समझनी है. इसमें तू मैं, इसने ये कहा, उसने वो कहा, उसने ऐसे किया, perfect time, this time, that time, only when bhajan comes, only when satsang, nothing. Leave everything. You are ekante. You are all by yourself. So develop this ability to be alone and then apply your mind on something higher. It doesn't take too long to be absorbed. How long does it take? इसको पूछो हमारे. Come and stay here with him. धड़ 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 करके अंदर आया. स्वामी जी आप काम कर रहे हो? हाँ. Next moment he was snoring. And after half an hour he gets up. Swami ji, you're still working. And he got up, washed his face. You want tea? Went up. 1 मिनट में सो जाता है, 1 मिनट में उड़ जाता है. Best, beautiful ability. और कईयों को सोचते रहते फिर भी नींद नहीं आती क्योंकि सोचते ज्यादा है. परतरे चेत समाधीयताम. Fix your mind, concentrate your mind. What do you call? Did I say? Contemplate, did I say? Contemplate your mind on the supreme reality, on the God if you want to be in that direction. But don't leave the mind empty. What do they say? Empty mind is a... You will come to know that if you leave it empty. Never leave it empty. ये विपश्यना छोड़ दो. पागल लोग मेरे पास आते हैं उधर से. Never do that. If you are not belonging to the Buddhist tradition, you don't understand it, don't do vipassana. Empty mind लेके करोगे क्या? We are here, we are not going here for empty mind. Empty mind, though, it is only one stage in our evolution to realize that we are the infinite one. उनके उसमें infinite one ही नहीं है, सिर्फ emptiness है, शून्य है. See, so be positively oriented. So emptiness, nothingness, silence is only a stage. That silence which is brought about because of non-availability of the world is inert silence. That silence, then when it is focused on the Supreme, and the resultant silence is a positive silence. See, that is where all Mahatmas are situated, situated. So यहाँ पे बोलते हैं परतरे चेत समाधीयता. And then what will happen? As I said before, just like you concentrate on the sleep pulls you into itself. When you concentrate on the Paramatma, Atma, Bhagwan, he will pull you into himself. Then what will happen to you?
You disappear.
You as an individual will disappear forever. You as an individual, if it is a final consummation, not like sleep. Sleep is every day you are being consumed by sleep, but every day you wake up. Because my attachments to the wife, to the children, to the world, to my investments, to my body, to my everything is still intact. It's still intact. पानी चाहिए क्या? So it is still intact. It has not been worked out. So what was these steps were telling you? That you are not disturbed by anything, so you have worked it out. You are not disturbed by your talk, you have worked it out. You are not disturbed by what people say, praise or insult, you have worked it out. You have worked out that silence brought about by these practices, that also you have worked out, that I should not remain silent, I must refocus towards the divine principle. When you do it in this systematic manner, then there is no possibility of you coming back to individuality. No possibility of you coming back to for the ego to express again after that. It will be complete merging. और जिन्होंने, those people who have tasted it a little bit, वो आनंद में रहते हैं. और जो हमेशा ही उस आनंद में है, उनकी तो बात ही कुछ और है कि नहीं? तो यहाँ पे बोलते हैं परतरे एकांते सुखमास्यतां परतरे चेतसमाधीयतां पूर्णात्मा सुसमीक्षतां. पूर्णात्मा सुसमीक्षतां. पूर्णात्मा, पूर्ण, full, atma, self, full self. Susamikshyatam, by coming closer and coming closer to your own source, you get absorbed in the soul source. You come to samiksha matlab coming close. So you come to rediscover the fullness of the self that you are. देखो कितना मजेदार है. Step by step बता रहे. You come to rediscover. As a result, this is not, still the absorption has not happened. You are coming closer and closer. And as you are coming closer, to that extent the world is not disturbing you. Silence is also not disturbing you. Your focus is on the Supreme, Divine. And as you come, you start discovering that this Divine is of the nature of Purna. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. See, it's full. And if we have studied Vedanta, we are not into duality of devotion कि भगवान तो कहीं है, हम यहाँ पे, मैं कभी भगवान के साथ एक नहीं हो सकता, वैसा नहीं. वेदांत कि मैं और परमात्मा एंड जीवात्मा आर एसेंशियली वन. तो उसमें क्या, अरे परमात्मा ही मेरे अंदर है, ही इज फुल. जैसे जैसे तुम पास आते जाओगे उसके, क्योंकि डिस्टर्बेंस कम होता जा रहा है धीरे धीरे. ये नहीं कि तुम्हारे को डिस्टर्बेंस दिखाई नहीं देगा, दिखेगा, मन में विचार आएंगे, बट तुम्हारा फोकस परमात्मा के ऊपर ज़्यादा है, भगवान के ऊपर ज़्यादा है, वो डिस्टर्बेंसेस के ऊपर कम है. एंड एज दिस स्टार्ट्स एंड you start initially you start enjoying it, and once you start enjoying it, you want to, उसके बाद it's not question of enjoyment, it's that I want to be absorbed. I don't go to sleep to enjoy sleep. I want to be absorbed in sleep. Then fulfillment of sleep is there, isn't it? Same way. Don't leave it halfway. Get absorbed completely. But this is penultimate step. वो अब बाद में आएगा. पर हमको ये पता चलने लग जाता है कि the possibility of the Purnananda, that Paramatma is of the nature of infinite bliss, of the nature of Paramananda, is equal to Purnananda, is equal to Satchidananda. देखो, और ये तुम्हारे को, you start coming to know this, you don't have to read scriptures after that. It is your own direct experience. How this experience is coming? Because there is no disturbance in the mind and your mind is focused on the higher, on the Supreme. Supreme is of the nature of Satchidanand Swarup. Supreme is of the nature of Purnatma. So it starts expressing. You get filled up, you start feeling, just when we are thinking of the sleep, we start feeling sleepy. So here, instead of feeling sleepy, you are feeling Purnatma. यार सब कुछ वही है यार, कैसे है पता नहीं, पर है. It's a unshakable conviction that everything is Him, that everything is that conscious principle. Purnatma susamikshyatam jagadidam तद्बाधितं दृश्यताम्. और क्या दिखता है उसके बाद? क्या? जगदिदम तद्बाधितं दृश्यताम्. एंड जैसे जैसे हम, as we come closer and closer to our true self or the Lord, to that extent the ephemeral nature, the illusory nature of the Jagadidam, that this whole world of day and night, of past and future, of man and woman, of the variety that this world is inclusive of, it's only a illusion. इनके भजन में फिर आया था वो माया का कुछ आया था ना एक सेंटेंस, that Maya is nothing but illusion. And what is illusion?
That gets negated.
That gets, एक आंसर है उसका, that gets negated. महात्मा जी बोलो, what is illusion? अपना ज्ञान बांटो. तुम क्यों हंस रहे हो? It's like a mirage. एक चीज, ये डेफिनेशन याद कर लो. That which exists in its own absence is illusion.
Like sapna, sort of.
Correct. वैसे ही ये शरीर भी है, वैसे ये पत्नी भी है दिखती है पर है नहीं. डोंट टेक सीरियसली मैन.
वो देखती है मगर बोलती नहीं है.
वो ज्यादा चालू है.
जैसे आप अपनी कौन सी बोले, आप रिफ्लेक्शन देखेंगे मीरा में.
हाँ.
वो देखती तो है मगर बोलती नहीं है.
ये
तो
एक आनंदमयी माँ करके थी, एक संत थी आनंदमयी माँ, तो वो बोलती थी, देखो देखो सुनो मत बोलो. यहाँ पे भी बोला था, पहले वाले वर्ष में था ना, क्या था? न तु वृथा वाक्य समुच्चार्यताम, डोंट इंडल्ज इन यूजलेस टॉक. सब महात्मा भी बोलते हैं, गीता भी बोलती है, ये वाले श्लोक भी बोल रहे हैं, और हमको सिर्फ प्रैक्टिस करना है. अगर वो बोलती है तो सीख लो उससे कुछ.
और मैं बोलूँ तो
मत बोलो ना, उससे सीखोगे तो आप नहीं बोलोगे. वो तो नहीं बोलती. हाँ, जगदिदम तद्बाधितम दृश्यताम. Then we realize that this whole world which is coming and going is only an illusion. It's just happening. It's just a phenomena. Don't take it too seriously. This not taking the phenomena of the world seriously will only happen. Mind it. It will only happen when you have come to the previous way. Purnatma susamikshyatam. Intellectual पढ़ लो जितना मर्जी, कुछ नहीं होने वाला जब तक till your mind does not come face to face with the Paramatma or the Atma. Till then, that the whole world is an illusion इट्स ओनली यानी मुंह बोल सकते हो लेकिन अनुभव तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं है, फिर फंस जाओगे कहीं ना कहीं. इट्स अ हार्ड नट टू क्रैक. सो इसलिए कभी नहीं बोलते कि पास आके छोड़ फिर वापस आ जाओ. नहीं, जा रहे हो तो मिल जाओ उसके अंदर, क्योंकि वापस आओगे तो देन अगेन यू हैव टू ट्राई टू कम बैक हियर. इट विल बी हार्डर, अ लिटिल बिट हार्डर, और इट मे बी ईजियर ऑल्सो. मैं क्यों एक साइड लूँ क्योंकि वी हैव प्रैक्टिस, सो नेक्स्ट टाइम इट विल बी ईजियर टू कम. जगदिदम तद बाधितम दृश्यताम. So the bondage of the world is only an illusion. Remember one day I told you what is the difference between Jagat and Sansar? Remember? ये आपके लिए important है. What is Jagat and Sansar? What is the difference between the two? जगत और संसार में अंतर क्या है?
जगत भगवान ने बनाया है, संसार हम बनाते हैं because
And other all wise people in this congregation. बोलो संगीता महारानी की. जगत भगवान ने बनाया है. उस जगत के साथ जैसा हमारा इंटरेक्शन होता है उससे हम उस जगत का संसार बना देते हैं. ऑल इंटरेक्शन इज संसार. जगत कैसे बनाया भगवान ने? बनाने वाला भगवान है, और जिस मटेरियल को उसने यूज किया वो भी भगवान है. तो सब कुछ भगवान में ही है. एवरीथिंग इज डिवाइन. बट हाउ डू यू सी इट? दिस इज माई वाइफ, दिस इज नॉट माई वाइफ. Sorry, I can't say that is not my wife. How do I know? So this is my wife, this is my friend, this is my child. So you become specific oriented. Bhagwan is never specific oriented. Bhagwan is total. He is always complete oriented, Purna oriented. Remember what we said? Purna Atma Susamikshatam. He continuously maintains that position of totalness, wholeness. Individual, he only holds the position of specificity. Bhagwan, non-specific. Paramatma, non-specific. Waters, non-specific. Wave, specific. Ocean, total specific. You understand? So, get out of this specificity. मेरा मेरा, तेरा तेरा, इसमें से निकल जाओ. मेरी बॉडी तेरी बॉडी, मेरे कपड़े तेरे कपड़े, मेरा पेन तेरा पेन, ये इसी में लगे रहते हैं हम. गेट आउट. जगदिदम तद बाधितम दृश्यताम. So as we come closer and closer to the self when we are in silence, fixing our mind on the higher, the Paramatma or the Atma. How do you fix your mind on the Atma or Paramatma?
always think of that.
Oh, anything else, you take Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, it will take you to Ram. If you take Krishna, it will take you to Krishna. If you take Narsimha, it will take you to the Lion Man. ओम लोगे तो कहीं फंसोगे नहीं, सीधे जहाँ पहुँचना है वहाँ पहुँचोगे. Not his expressions. But if you believe, if you have complete belief and conviction that that one alone is expressing as the various forms, then coming close and taking the name does not matter. Because you have understood that all names are his, that all names are in the end first illusion. All nama roop, all names and forms are. Yes. Now what did we say? That you, all the bondages caused by names and forms are illusion. Then when we merge into the divine, will the names and forms be there? Will the Jagat be there? Your eyes will see it. Your ears will hear. All your senses, that will come in the next verse, I think. But there is no owner of that world, because the owner, the ego, the individuality has merged into the infinite. Penultimate step to that merging was Susamikshatam. When I try this sometime, you can do this experiment. Every day you go for hair styling in front of where you go? Or do you see it on the polished wood or something. No, you go to the mirror. When you go to the mirror, Susamikshatam, keep repeating, Susamikshatam, go closer and closer and closer. Then you will forget about, you'll be so fascinated by yourself that you'll forget your hair, making your hair, you'll forget wearing the glasses, you'll start exploring कि अच्छा मेरे दांत ऐसे दिखते हैं and then you'll start seeing the different strands of hair. Come closer. You'll start getting fascinated by what is in front. जब ऐसे मिरर के साथ हो जाता है तो imagine when you are coming in front of your mind is coming close to the infinite. Where is illusion? Where is the phenomena? Mind. भाई क्या बात है यार, क्या बात है, पहुंची हुई है. Mind itself is phenomena. That phenomena is coming and closer to its own source. Eventually it will dissolve away.
It's like the ocean and wave, no?
If the wave is looking at water.
Okay.
Only if wave is looking at water. Not when you are looking at wave and water, it will not happen. Only if the wave is looking within to what is my source. If you are looking at within to what is my source.
जो वो हम बोलते हैं पुष्पम है
वो सब
describes it?
वो सब शुरू में.
Okay.
अभी यहाँ पे तो एकांत हो गया.
Okay, हाँ.
अब तो शांति में आ गए. अब वहाँ पे पुत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम कहाँ आ गया. मतलब फिर तुम एक्टिविटी में घुस गए. फिर छोड़ दो.
जो वो पुष्पम वेदा.
हाँ वो वाला पुष्पम तो बोलो ना यार. योपाम पुष्पम वेदा पुष्पवान प्रजावान पशुमान भवति. वो है, but that is, you are doing that again at this point. You are doing that where you are not merged, but every thought that is coming, every name that is coming, you are offering it as an offering, making it as an offering to the divine with the remembrance that the word that is coming or the thought that is coming in your mind is also by his will only. तो तुम बीच में से निकल रहे हो पूरी तरह से कि तुम मैं कुछ नहीं हूं, पूरी शरणागति हो रही है. पूर्णात्मासु समीक्षतां जगदिदं तद्बाधितं दृश्यतां प्राक्कर्म प्रविलाप्यतां चितिबलात् नाप्युत्तरैश्लिष्यतां प्रारब्धं तिह भुज्यताम् अथ पर ब्रह्मात्मना स्थीयताम्. I think the second part we'll do it tomorrow morning. हाँ, अभी आज के लिए इतना काफी है. 37 minutes. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरिः ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम.